When shooting your bow, if you ever notice any kind of noise, there's a few things that you can check to reduce that noise. One of them being the brace height, which is the deepest part of the grip all the way out to the string. We try to keep these Oneidas over 6 inches. We find that best reduces noise. And with the Phoenix, it's going to be a little different, and that is because of the suppression system and the model. So you definitely want to check that when you're looking for noise in the bow. If that's not where your problem's coming from, it might be coming from your hinge. And the hinge right here, sometimes there'll be a little bit of creaking and cracking in it, and you can just apply some lubricant to that to eliminate that noise. And if that's not it, it could be your saddle, which out here. And you'd want to check that to make sure the saddle screw is tightened all the way down in here to reduce any kind of movement from the yoke cable. And if that's not it, then it could possibly be the timing system. And right here's your timing cable, and on the underside of this wheel, you would just tighten that up or loosen it and see if that would make any kind of difference in the sound. And we'll show you how to adjust all that here shortly. When shooting these bows, if you ever notice any kind of erratic arrow flight, it could be a couple of different things. One thing it could be is if the bow is not timed correctly, and we call that tiller. And basically what that is if the cam or limbs are hitting before the other one. So if one's coming back before the other one, then you'd know that it's out of time. Another thing would be a loose timing cable. And what you'd do there is just simply tighten it or loosen it, whichever one you'd need to do there. If it's not either of those, it's probably a combination of the arrow and the bow you're shooting. So you definitely want to find an arrow that correlates with the weight of the bow that you're pulling. And we'll show you how to fix all of these things here shortly.